You want to predict these week 3 games?
Sure, sure.
Let's predict these week 3 games. So, first game we got Giants versus the Browns. Warm up game for Cleveland, hopefully.
Hopefully. I mean, the Browns have not looked Browns-like.
I mean, they looked better versus Jacksonville than they
Of
did
course.
versus Dallas. So, I can say that.
Yes.
But, I mean, there's not much to say. Cleveland better beat the Giants.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, even the Giants don't have hope for Daniel Jones. I don't know why they ever did, because that was Saquon's team when they made the playoffs. But yeah, I mean, the Browns better pull this shit off because it's getting stupid.
And this game right here, this next game is 100%. Like, this is the reason why. Like, forget all the calls, the things that we think make the NFL look scripted. This is why we know the NFL is scripted. We got Green Bay versus Tennessee.
Is it scripted?
Take a second. Why is it
Malik
scripted?
Willis?
It's Malik Willis versus Will fucking Levis. God damn
it's not scripted,
the
but
matchup
yes, this
of the
is
century,
happening.
Devin. The matchup of the
Yes.
century. No.
Well, they were saying-
They told Jordan Love, go down, squint, and wince. You gonna sprain your MCL? Because
Maybe.
we knew Malik. No, maybe. Obviously, this is
Well, they're saying that
retarded,
he could.
but
They're saying he could come back for this game.
he shouldn't come back for this game.
He
because we need
definitely
this.
shouldn't,
We need
especially
this.
if they initially said something to 6 weeks, 4 to 6
they
weeks
said
for
4 to
his injury.
6. We need we need this. This is for the culture, Devin. This is the who made the right decision. Did Tennessee pick the right guy? In all actuality,
both are bad.
You're right. In all actuality, it doesn't matter at all.
Doesn't matter. No one cares.
But it was funny when I saw Green Bay versus Tennessee, and I was like, son of a bitch. Malik Willis gets his
I mean,
back.
it'll be like we'll talk about it for a few minutes, but they both suck. Obviously, Malik is on he's on a better team, a team that has some potential. The Titans obviously have old receivers who still can be good, but I don't know. This game can go either way. Malik could shit the bed and throw 5 picks.
I don't think this game goes either way at all. I think Green Bay, to me, I mean, I thought going into Indianapolis, Green Bay, I thought Indianapolis was going to win.
Mm-hmm.
And after I saw how easily Green Bay won, it's like, nah, they're gonna go to Tennessee and they're gonna probably catch an easy dub.
Mm-hmm.
At least that's how I feel. That's what I think. I'm gonna go Green Bay.
I mean, this is gonna be, in my opinion, probably one of these weird, low scoring, whatever games. Might be close. Who knows? Probably.
Give me like 21-6.
I mean, maybe like a 16-9 or something stupid.
Yeah, dude, give me
like it's not going to be
21-6, dude. Tennessee's not.
It's not going to be a blowout.
Tennessee won't score.
An actual part of me wants to say the Titans. This is their first win, then it's going to expedite the process to get Jordan Love back.
Go ahead.
Tennessee. It's rooted in nothing. It's truly like, if anyone wants to shit on me, do it. It's rooted in nothing. I don't care. I picked them.
Chicago versus Indy. Like I said, I do got some Caleb Williams talk, but I'm gonna save that for after the predictions. You know,
it's another one of those fucking games, dude.
Do I
16-7?
It's like now. This is a weird game because it's like, all right, you got Caleb Williams who got shit on week 1, and then week 2, obviously didn't look too much better, but didn't even get the crutch of like we won,
sure,
because they lost. So
now they didn't get shitted on.
No.
By
I
the Texans,
like
like
he
we
got
thought they would have.
shitted on week 1. Oh, sorry, the Texans.
I was just talking like that game.
Okay.
I was expecting a bigger win from the Texans, but he threw 2 Not great picks, whatever. Didn't look great.
But
Got sacked.
see, I mean, I'm thinking more. I was just talking more shit on like just how people were talking about his performance after week one,
Mm-hmm.
including ourselves. But there's really no hope in
But
Anthony Richardson.
there is hope.
No, there's not.
There's hope that he will be a linebacker at some point.
Yeah, no, there's hope he changes to a tight end at some point.
Nah, I don't know. I mean, he can launch the fuck out of the ball. Maybe he'll develop at some point. Right now, he doesn't look like he's able to run this offense the way it should be run. Um, Still has Jonathan Taylor, if I'm not wrong.
But
Michael
if you're not
Pittman.
wrong, but
I don't know. These running backs bounced all year. I don't know.
here's the thing: is Indy good enough as a whole to possibly catch Chicago slipping?
I don't even know if it's like to me. I put both these teams on a similar level.
I mean, I think Indianapolis
They
played
have
a
a good
lot better.
offense if it all clicks.
I think Indy played better versus Houston than Chicago did. I mean, we at least already have that to
Yes.
compare.
Yeah, sure. Um,
I'm going Indy.
huh?
I'm going Indianapolis.
I was gonna say Indy, but to me, this feels like a game where Caleb might have to separate himself.
Okay.
And I mean, for me, it's like the Bears fans, the entire league can have all these expectations on who Caleb should be, and he should be pro ready from the second he walks out there. And it's like, give the kid some time. Obviously, he thinks he's pro ready, but it's the NFL. You never fucking know. I want to see him play well. I think it'd be exciting. I think he's still a better all around quarterback than Anthony Richardson.
Yeah.
Bears. Bears.
Going Chicago. All right. Okay.
Chicago.
Houston versus Minnesota. Okay. Look. Are they really gonna?
Maybe.
Minnesota's not about to
Maybe.
be 3-0. There's no
Maybe.
way. There's no way. There's no way.
Dude,
I'm not.
you
I'm
remember
not.
that season when Sam Darnold went 4-0 with the Panthers, or 3-1 or
I
something.
can't accept it. I can't accept it yet.
And you thought, dude, you were the first guy on the Sam train. That was one of the first takes I shit on you for.
What I do? What?
You were hyping up Sam Darnold and the Panthers like 4 years ago when they started off like 4-0 or 3-1 or something. Oh yeah.
Do we have like audio proof of this?
It was either audio proof or there's text messages or something. But yeah, no, it was. I remember it. So now you can run with the Sam Darnold love if you need to. You're not hopping on a train.
No. I can't.
Well, when they go 6-0, I mean, we'll see.
I mean, if they if they go 3-0, we'll see.
If they go 3-0, then
I mean, this game is. I don't know, bro. Like it's scaring me because it should be a gimme. It should be Houston, easy.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, according to Brock Purdy, Minnesota, their defensive scheme is crazy. So if they can rattle the Niners, can they rattle Houston? I'm gonna say not enough, and I gotta go with the Texans.
See, George Kittle is questionable.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, their whole offense is shot.
Their whole offense is
it's bad.
Yeah, deployed. Depleted. Deployed? What did
deployed is not the word. It's depleted.
Depleted.
Which is good to see. I don't think anyone.
No, I mean it's definitely not good to see.
No, it's not good to see in terms of the injury, but it's good to see Brock Purdy have to fight for something, and we can figure out now, kind of where he's at as a quarterback.
Gotcha. Going Houston.
Fuck. I feel like I'd be an idiot to say the Vikings, but I already picked Tennessee, so I'm already a fucking idiot.
You really want to go Houston? Do you really want to do that?
I didn't like the way the Texans looked last week. I didn't like the way their defense looked against Indy, week 1.
Okay.
I think Jettis can expose some things in that defense. Fuck it. Fuck it. I don't care. I'm going stupid this week. I might
Minnesota.
go over
Philly versus New Orleans.
the Saints.
No. All right. I'm gonna
I
cut this
might
shit.
actually pick the
No, I'm
Saints.
gonna cut this shit right now. All right.
Fuck.
Look, the Saints aren't gonna score 40.
No.
They aren't gonna get blown out, but they're not gonna win. I'm going
Is AJ
Philly.
Brown back?
Philly should have beaten Atlanta. Let's be real. And then I looked before Jalen threw that pick. They had a 97% winning chance of winning that game.
Oh yeah. No.
They had a 97% chance of winning that game.
Everyone said the game was over.
The game. I mean,
I said it.
Philly should have won that game.
I said it. I said it in the third quarter, or like no, halfway through the fourth. You were like, you watching the game? I was like, no, the game's over. Eagles are gonna win.
Philly is.
AJ Brown didn't practice today.
I don't care. Philly's a lot better than their loss. They're winning this game. They're beating New Orleans. If I can't hop on the Minnesota bandwagon yet, I'm definitely not hopping on no New Orleans bandwagon yet. Can't do it.
It's in New Orleans.
I don't care.
No, I've already decided. I mean, I've already ruined my record for the
You
entire
can always
season.
go back and change your picks.
Once I'm set, I'm set.
I
I might have to change this one, but New Orleans.
Oh my god.
This is very stupid. I don't know why.
Yeah,
I don't know
this
what.
isn't even like you.
Something
think
is
people,
getting into me.
Like, you think people would think you're just like trolling for like attention or something?
No, I
Like,
truly believe that the Saints at home can put it on the Eagles. The Eagles aren't as scary as I think that they were,
All right, the
as
Chargers.
I thought they were.
Chargers versus Steelers.
Fuck.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little worried.
Mhm.
I'm a little worried.
Now, the Chargers are going to be relying heavily on the run game. I mean that front.
Well, it's really how much are they gonna be able to rely on that run game versus that defense, and then when they have to open it up, are they gonna be able to?
Are they going to catch it? Are they going to be open? What's going to happen? I mean,
But does Joe Alt baby T.J. Watt? The way he babied Max Crosby week 1.
does TJ play right side?
Left end. So right
Does he?
tackle. So the right tackle. Yeah, it's gonna be TJ versus. They're gonna match them up.
Yeah.
They're gonna match. That's a thin wire to like put your trust in.
Mm-hmm.
You're like a thin tightrope you're walking on. Like, all right, like, is Joe Alt gonna hold up TJ enough for the Chargers offense to open it up? I have no faith in the Steelers offense. Still.
No.
But I really feel like Pittsburgh might walk away with a dub here. And the Steelers are going to be, for some reason, they're going to be 3-0.
Yeah, and they've done that before. I mean, they went 8-0 one season?
Yeah, well, that was like when they were, like, really good and had like a 3-headed monster. You're talking about like AB, Le'Veon.
No. I'm talking Claypool and Juju.
That was
Yeah.
JJ and Claypool.
Well, that's when they started talking all that shit.
That
Call him
was
JJ.
what I did. I was making fun
And then
of you because I was stuttering.
Were they a first round exit? I can't remember, but they shit the bed.
Steelers win a lot of games. That's the point of that. I'm going with Pittsburgh though. That's what I'm rocking with.
I'm going with the Chargers. I can't trust Pittsburgh. I think the Chargers, if their run game can get going a little bit early, I think they'll be okay. If they get shut down early in the run game, I think they're fucked because they have no passing game to go to. I mean, a little bit, but it's not reliable yet. But honestly, I think 2 touchdowns and a field goal or 3 touchdowns can win this game because the Steelers are not putting up 24, 30 points.
Okay. Denver versus Tampa Bay. Give
Give
me
me
3-0.
Tampa Bay. I want that all day.
Yeah, give me 3-0 Bucks. No
That'd be
question.
nice to see.
Carolina versus Vegas. Andy Dalton versus Gardner Minshew.
Oh, fuck.
Vegas, no question. Max Crosby's going to eat for generations off this game.
Yeah. I mean, it will be cool to see the old, what'd you call him, the Red Rocket?
Red Rocket, but he's going to be on his ass most of the game. I'm not going to lie to you.
No, he will.
It's Vegas all day.
I mean, there's a possibility he gets booted mid-game.
Probably. There is a good chance, and Bryce will come right back out.
I mean, he's old, hasn't played in a few years. The Panthers still suck regardless of who their quarterback is.
Yes.
So,
Miami versus Seattle. Is Tyler
Skylar
Huntley
Thompson?
QB1? Who's starting?
Who's QB1?
Who's QB1 for Miami?
Oh, dude, if it's Snoop,
I'm going
with it.
I'm taking Tyler Huntley's Miami Dolphins if it's Tyler Huntley.
All
I'm
day,
going
dude.
with Seattle if it's Skylar Thompson.
You get an actual, like, somewhat decent running threat at quarterback.
Give me Tyler Huntley. Give me Tyler Huntley in Miami. Mike McDaniel.
Because, I mean, I'm going to give props to the Bills' defense. We saw that offense get shut down. And that was with Tua.
Yeah. How good is
But
Tua?
I think with the Tyler Huntley, this offense is a little bit more dynamic if Tyler can throw the ball well enough. Which if Tyree can get busted wide open, then should be some easy balls out there.
What you got you got a report on it?
Oh, I'm stupid.
I thought you were pulling up who was going to be.
I started talking.
What you got? Skylar Thompson?
The Dolphins have real and earned confidence in Skylar Thompson. That is bullshit.
Give me Seattle.
Why does Mike McDaniels, all he does is lie. He's like, oh, yeah, Tua is the best thing we got.
You going Miami or Seattle?
Shut up. Seattle. I think they'll have a good defensive scheme. I think Thompson's going to get to a lot, and I think Charbonnet is good enough. And I don't know if they have Kenneth back or not, but Kenneth would be a huge piece.
He's still questionable. Might possibly still be doubtful. I don't think he's playing.
Okay.
But they got Charbonnet. They'll be all right. All right.
Yeah.
The game I'm probably most worried about this week, just because, it's my team.
It's your team. Yep.
4 o'clock in Dallas. Baltimore versus Dallas.
I forgot to consult you before tonight's game because I forgot Aaron was playing tonight. I have Aaron and Dak as quarterbacks.
Who'd you start?
I started Dak.
Good job.
Really?
Yes.
I don't know. I did have the thought. I was like, Marlowe's going to be out there.
Yeah.
Honestly, put Kyle Hamilton in coverage of CeeDee Lamb. And just
no, we'll need him back there playing safety, covering all the mistakes that's happening.
I know, but there's some mistakes that are so bad you can't fix them.
Yeah, you could just get rid of him. You could cut him. You could throw Nate Wiggins in there, who's like still a little injured from his car accident, and probably still play better than Marlon Humphrey.
Who?
Nate Wiggins.
Oh, gotcha.
Our first round draft pick.
Clemson?
Yes.
I think so.
Either way, he got. You don't remember? You didn't see the report of him getting in his car accident?
No, I didn't. I forgot about it.
It was after the Chiefs game, and he was out.
They returned to practice.
Well, that's cool. That's great. But here's the problem: he's not going to be playing, and I don't know who's going to be stopping CeeDee Lamb. The Ravens will make Brandon Cooks look elite. Will the pass rush get there? I don't know. Maybe. If they do, CeeDee Lamb will be open. At least we don't have to worry about some like stupid run game they have. But just like the Raiders, you obviously don't need a run game to beat the Ravens. Um,
Yep.
and then let's go to the offensive side of the ball for the Baltimore Ravens. So you got Lamar Jackson, who in some people's eyes is carrying the Baltimore Ravens, and in other people's eyes, aka Bills fans, he's the most overrated player in the NFL.
Yeah.
Now I'm on the train of Baltimore has completely failed Lamar Jackson and disappointed Lamar. And
Hmm.
if it goes any further, I might have to go on some type of like a deeper rant about
Yeah,
that.
like if this game is really bad and say next week is
Like if we're winless,
really bad,
going into October, it's gonna be a problem. But who's stopping that pass rush?
yeah, I
What
know.
is who's unless we're just praying on Lamar being able to extend the play, pray Zay can get open on some broken coverage.
Hmm.
They're
Well, I
gonna
mean,
they're gonna know every time we hand it off to Derrick Henry. Every time Derrick Henry gets the ball,
of
every
course,
single person in America knows what's
yes.
going on.
Derek's never out there if he's not running.
Go ahead.
um, but I mean, we saw bad defense from Dallas last week. I'm assuming that they're gonna. I mean, last week was more. It's a more unexpected team to do such a thing. Pretty sure they're gonna have a solid game plan for you guys, um, and maybe be able to carry it out. I want to see y'all win.
That's cool.
Y'all need a win.
I'm a
It's in
Ravens
Jerry.
fan.
It's in Jerry World.
I'm a Ravens fan. I want to see us win too.
I'm not a Ravens fan.
That's what makes it worse.
I'm a Bills fan. Thank God I'm not. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, that would be bad.
Imagine being
Um,
in the fucking cold all the time.
yeah, being a Mac Hollins fan.
Yeah, imagine being a Mac Hollins fan.
But enough of that rambling nonsense. I can't pick the Ravens.
Really.
I can't
I'm
pick
picking
the
the
Ravens.
Ravens.
The Ravens have done nothing but disappoint me so far this season. After the first game, it was for most teams that didn't perform at their highest. It was, oh, they're a little rusty and they'll bounce back, next week. And a lot of teams did. And
Mm-hmm.
Raiders were supposed to be one of them. They were a toe away from at least tying the game up, possibly winning the damn game versus
Mm-hmm.
the Chiefs week 1. And
Mm-hmm.
then they come out and
Blow a
just
lead.
shit the bed.
I mean, blow a convincing lead. That game should have easily been won, and it was, yeah, defensive mistakes.
Yeah. So, well, play calling is our biggest.
Agreed.
Besides our offensive,
Is
besides.
it? Is it Todd? Is it Todd Monken?
Yep.
Okay.
The genius.
The genius of
Uh,
Todd Monken. I
yep.
mean, did well last year. Lamar won MVP,
Yeah.
except for the AFC Championship game
Uh-huh. Yep.
where they ran
So
the
I'm
ball
going
5 times.
Dallas. I'm going Dallas. Dallas is winning.
I, no, I think the Ravens will win.
Oh, I mean
I
they
think the
could.
offense will click. I think the two tight end mush is going to work. I think Derek's going to bust one open. It's going to be nice.
We'll see. Our we suck
What,
so
Zeke
bad.
Elliott's going to run all over you guys?
Probably. I mean, probably we suck so bad at we suck so bad at protecting Lamar, right?
Mm.
That putting two tight ends out there is just gonna make it harder for guys to get open. Just throw another slower guy and two slow guys out there compared to throwing another receiver out there. Oh wait, who's our other options besides Zay? Oh,
Rashad
maybe
Bateman.
Rashad Bateman. Yeah, we can still keep banking on the hope that he breaks through eventually. Or
That's a failed
Nelson
experiment.
Aguilar. Oh man, I would love
Yeah,
to see
Nelson.
Nelson
Old Nelly.
Aguilar burn. Yeah, no, Ravens are not winning this game. Dallas, probably by 10.
I mean, you guys have done better with worse. So
So you're going with Baltimore?
Mhm.
Wow, that's hopeful. San Fran versus the L.A. Rams. A lot of hurt people in this game. No
Is Puka still
McCaffrey.
up?
No McCaffrey. No Puka. No.
No Debo.
No Debo. No.
Kittle's
How's
questionable.
who?
Ayuk's playing.
Ayuk's playing. What's his name? Cooper. Cooper
Cooper
Cup.
and Puka. I think Puka's out.
Puka's out. No, Cooper Cup. It said he avoided the pup list, but I don't. I mean, that means he avoided, not playing 4 games. Does that mean he avoided
Is the
playing this
pup just
game? I don't know.
preseason or is that like a
No, it's physically unable to perform. You missed 4
okay?
games.
Gotcha.
Um,
So yeah.
is Cooper playing?
No. Cooper's out. Christian's out. Puka's out. Debo, Kittle, a few others. Cool.
Give me the Niners.
The Niners still have a much better defense. Maybe they can pull something together with Ayuk. Maybe he can make himself worth the money. We'll see. But, I mean, the Rams, this is a gettable game for them. I mean, this is more than likely going to be their best shot at beating the Niners this year. I'm not sure when they play them next, but they'll probably be more healthy. Still have Tutu Atwell and whoever their running backs are.
So who you going with?
The Niners.
Okay, 49ers. Detroit versus Arizona.
Yeah, that's
So
weird too.
another third straight banger game for Detroit. Like Detroit
Of
has
course.
had just the matchup after matchup. It's just been good games. The Rams, the Bucks. Now they get the Cardinals, which in the beginning of the year we might not even have thought this would be some exciting matchup. But it is. And here's my thing. How good do you think the Lions are right now?
They're pretty good. I mean, dude, it's impossible to. I don't know. Continue.
I know it's
I'm lost.
impossible. I know it's impossible to gauge how good they are right now, but I'm saying I was in the I had the idea that they're a top 3 NFC team. And I still
Yeah.
think that's the case.
Yeah.
But the way they played at certain times versus the Rams, that game was very winnable for LA.
Mhm.
And then LA turns around and plays like absolute shit
Mhm.
versus Arizona. And then I looked at Detroit playing Tampa Bay as a gimme for Detroit.
Yeah.
So, maybe
The
it's
Bucks.
my expectations. I
Sure.
mean, that's what I'm talking about is, how good me or you think
Yeah.
they are.
I mean, with all of the hype that this team has, with all of what they should be, they should be an offensive powerhouse. Did not show up last week. Scored 13 against the Bucks. I'm just afraid of how good the Cardinals might be and how, I don't know, maybe a little bit more dynamic they
Well,
are.
see, I think Detroit's going into this game like all gung ho on containing Kyler.
Probably.
That's going to be.
He's tough to contain if he's playing well.
I know it's tough to. I know it's easier said than done. But I do think that's like okay, but I mean that more in the sense of like they can go in saying like we're not letting Marvin catch a ball or
Yeah.
we're gonna force them to attack with James Conner. We're gonna eliminate James Conner. But no, we're going to eliminate Kyler Murray as a
Yeah.
rushing threat,
Sure.
and they have the weapons to do so.
Sure.
I do think Arizona's up there. I do think Arizona is a lot better than we thought. But Detroit's gotta stand on some type of business at some point, and
Yeah.
and not there's no hump to get over. There's no convincing to do, but it's just like like I said, like the Rams, I was kind of iffy on. It should have been a gimme versus Tampa Bay, and then it kind of shocked me. I personally just convince me, just beat Arizona convincingly, contain Kyler, just win the damn game.
Yeah.
I want to see Dan Campbell hype.
Of course.
Give me Detroit.
I don't want to see what's his name, Jonathan Gannon. I hate everything about that guy. I also haven't heard or seen anything from him since he did the firework thing.
No, haven't heard him speak once.
Same, maybe twice. My thing is, it's like Aiden Hutchinson got to Baker 4.5 times last game. They still lost the game. I don't think Aiden's getting to Kyler nearly as much, if at all. I mean, they will sack Kyler at some point, but I don't think it's going to be that much of a threat. Just if Kyler can look like he did last week with, I mean, getting the fuck out, throwing bombs, looking like old Kyler, it's going to be tough for the Lions to contain him. I mean, they might be able to contain his running, but if he can roll out and put the ball where it needs to be, then he'll look good. But I don't know if this Lions defense is going to be as much of a threat, especially if the Lions offensively aren't going to look like they did last year.
Well, see, I just feel like, I don't know, going in scheming versus Tampa's offense. I don't really know if containing Baker or getting to Baker is the main priority.
Sure.
And while it's like, yeah, Aiden Hutchinson got to Kyler or got to Baker 4.5 times, and it wasn't enough. But I think the way the Bucks are, like the way the Bucks operate, and the way the Cardinals operate, you can get to Baker 5 times,
Yeah.
and that's not going to be the end all be all for the Bucks offense. If
Sure.
you continuously are getting to Kyler Murray and he's not able to extend that play, the way he has been doing so far this season, what are they gonna? I mean, what are they? What is their plan?
Well, my thing now is like, I mean, the Bucks obviously have a deeper threat in Godwin and in Evans. I mean, even if Kyler gets sacked, it's not the end of the world for this team because they have the ability to get long first downs and do things with the ball with long distance. Because, I mean, you look at the Patriots, they get a third down, they're fucked. They got nothing. They suck. I think the Cardinals might have a shot. Also, again, the Cardinals could put up 3 points next game and we wouldn't bat an eye. So
Okay.
I'm taking the Cardinals for
I'm not
whatever
mad
reason.
at that. You honestly almost convinced me to go Arizona, but I truly feel like I don't know. I feel like it goes either way. Like if you can contain Kyler and just get the Cardinals on their toes in the sense of like, all right, what are we gonna do in the sense of play calling or
Yeah,
just scheme wise, or if you completely flip that on its head and say, all right, let's just make Kyler do everything.
yep,
Let's eliminate everything else. Let's eliminate James Conner.
yep.
Let's eliminate the
Eliminate
deep
Marvin.
threat of Marvin
Yep.
Harrison, and let's
I
let
mean,
Kyler run around. And
that's what was the game for the Cardinals was those deep bombs.
so
If
I'm
they
gonna ride with
can
Detroit.
cut that off, then I mean they got a better shot than just trying to contain Kyler because Kyler's very dynamic when he's playing like he used to.
KC
We'll
versus
see.
Atlanta. KC
Who?
versus Atlanta.
Kansas City.
Yeah, shout out to Shane, but that's Kansas City all day.
Again, I would like to see the Falcons win just
Uh,
because it's against KC, but
yeah, it'd be cool,
um,
but it's not
you know,
happening.
I
Uh,
mean the Chiefs are bound to lose a game at some point. Maybe. I mean, maybe they go undefeated in three-peat. Maybe this is the best season of all
dude,
time.
at this point,
Honestly,
dude,
I just want to get it over with so I never have to hear. Like, I want years of turmoil after
yeah,
this.
we'll see.
Like,
It's
go
kind
get
of
your three-peat, but just dissolve as an organization after that.
like, but yeah, it'll be nice to get over it just because it's like, and the comments are all then like, oh, we're jealous, but honestly, like not to compare them to a team as boring as like the Denver Nuggets, but it kind of gets to a point where it's like, all right, like
Sure.
you
Yeah.
guys are really
Like, we
good.
know you guys are
Okay,
good.
okay, the Warriors,
Yeah.
It was like, all right, like you guys
Dude,
are good, cool.
when they fucking almost three-peated and when they swept the Cavs in 2018, it was like, we know.
It's like
They're
okay,
fucking good.
like you guys are really good.
Yeah.
Cool. Let's move on to the next era,
But I
please.
swear to God, I mean, when the Chiefs win, I'm saying when, I shouldn't be.
No
If
when.
they, I know. If they win a third,
When.
oh, we're going to four-peat? It's like, dude, can we put an end to this?
Mm-mm.
I want to see one other team.
It's gonna go on. You don't think Shaq and Kobe said we're four-peating after the three-peat? Come on now, you know they did.
Not one, not two, not seven.
Come
Whatever.
on now, they're three-peating. They're beating Atlanta. Jacksonville versus Buffalo.
Jacksonville doesn't scare me at all. If Buffalo look like they did against Miami, they can. Was that their last game?
Yeah, yeah.
Right.
Thursday night last week.
My memory stinks. Yeah, I think if they can get the run game going, they have again, obviously a threat of Josh Allen getting that passing game going. What the fuck is a 7:30 football game?
Yeah, doubleheader on Monday night. You know how they rock. They do that
So
every year.
no one's watching our game. Cool.
No, nobody's
Great. The one primetime game we get is not primetime.
but
That doesn't count when there's two games.
Jacksonville and Buffalo.
Fuck.
Jacksonville. I still believe in them. Have faith that they are. They are a good team. But according to Buffalo fans, Josh Allen already won MVP this year. They're in their fourth straight year as a Super Bowl contender or potential. They have Super Bowl potential for the fourth time in a row. Which there was a time where they were in a Super Bowl for the fourth time in a row, and it didn't pan out as well as they expected. But that's besides the point. They already have an established number one receiver that me or you, we didn't know about.
Well, no, I mean, there's a difference between a number one on a football team, because that's what you have, and there's a difference between a number one who can go to the majority of football teams and be a number one. If Stephon Diggs came back, still a number one. If Justin Jefferson came, if Terry McLaurin went. There's so many guys who are going to be a number one over Shakir. Can Shakir be the number one for this team? Yes. Mm-hmm. He's not a number one anywhere else.
No,
I mean, with any other good receivers.
There was a time for Baltimore where Marquise Brown was the number one receiver
without a doubt.
Once he left Baltimore, he was no longer a number one receiver
anywhere,
ever, and he never will be again.
He never will be. No.
So, sure, do the Bills have a number one option that they're going with right now? Yes. I guess. Is it because their second best receiver is a fucking rookie? That's also might be potentially why.
I would like to see them get the ball to him.
Yes. Especially
I want to see that
team. Damn.
Huh?
Especially for the fantasy team.
Yeah, I've got him on my bench right now because he's not getting targeted.
But yeah, with that being said, I'm going Buffalo.
Yeah, I got Buffalo.
To the Bills Mafia, chill out. Y'all beat Arizona, who according to y'all was nothing. Y'all only held them to 290 yards. Only. And then y'all beat Miami, and apparently,
which is funny because all the Bills do is shit on Miami, and then the second they win, they go, "Dude, Miami's a fucking beast of a team."
No, well, they didn't. Well, see, and I read, some of the comments when we were talking about Josh Allen, I saw it was something like, "Miami sucks. They're like Tua's 3-11 versus teams with a record above 500." And it's like, so why are y'all so pressed about beating them?
Yeah, sure. Okay,
if they are,
if they suck so bad.
Yeah, it's like, why are y'all so this is like New England wasn't doing this when they were just rolling over Buffalo and rolling over rolling over Miami and the Jets during their dynasty, during their run.
Oh no.
I'm saying New England
they looked at every other team in the East as peasants.
Yeah, for some reason the Bills have this feeling that they are number one in the East, but also feel like they also show they show their insecurities by proving oh no, Miami's good.
They have Tyreek Hill.
But then for some reason then they beat Miami, and it's like, see, you got it backwards. If Miami beats Buffalo, it's gonna be, Miami's dominant. Like they got they got the best wide receiving core in the league, and even Tua, who's not gonna be able to get the ball to them. It's that conversation. So because they won, Miami sucks. If Buffalo loses to Miami is top.
The thing is, we've been fans of Josh.
Yeah.
He's awesome to watch.
I mean, I am. I am a fan of Josh
but
Allen. I'm not letting
just
Bills Mafia affect that.
it's just this dumb like. I mean, if we don't say that Josh Allen is the best quarterback in the world and Khalil Shakir,
Is a
whatever
top
the
four
fuck his
receiver.
name is, get the fuck out of here. I mean, yeah, all to the Bills. You're still not beating the Chiefs. Have fun.
Yeah, nah. It's
No
like
one's ever gonna beat the Chiefs.
honestly, the East ain't even a gimme.
Nah,
Keep
y'all
letting
got A-Rod.
keep letting the Jets get better.
Exactly.
Keep letting it, and honestly, this Jags game ain't a gimme, but we'll see. We'll see. I am gonna go Buffalo though. It's crazy. We talked
Of
all this
course.
shit. I'm going Buffalo though.
But we weren't even talking shit.
Not really, but it's more of just chill out,
I mean, I'm
relax.
going Buffalo, but I just for the sake of it, be nice to see them lose.
Just for the sake of Bills Mafia, it's like it'd be
And
nice
that's
to
the
see y'all
thing
humble.
about the NFL. Games are
Well,
won and lost.
yeah, and another thing about sports is just fans ruin everything.
That is true.
So yeah, that's
Because you're from an area, now you have to sell your soul to Josh Allen's ball sack.
all
Get the
right. And
fuck
then
out of here.
the final game. I'm sorry, Devin, but it's Washington versus Cincinnati.
I might be glad that we're getting doubled up. I hope that our game's a blowout, and I hope that the Bills Jags game is close, so that everyone watches Bills Jags and no one tunes in to see how bad we are.
Yeah,
We
it's
do get the later
probably
start, so we are the last game on. Fuck.
it's a blowout. It's Cincinnati all day for me.
I got Washington every step
No,
of the
you
way.
don't.
Yes, I do.
Come on, Devin. At least
Ah,
like you
fuck
you
it.
you screwed yourself with some of these picks. Like, just be real.
Maybe I did. Um, I don't know. I may have.
Okay.
Um,
Um.
but I could be. I could have that third eye, and I'm. Is the third eye in the back or the front? My brown eye is back doors.
So you.
Um,
All right.
but
So you
no.
going Washington?
Yeah, I mean, I already said it.
But like, why?
No, I already said it. They're an auto pick
No, but like, why though? Like, why? Like, why affect your record
because
on the
I'm not
podcast?
gonna be the fan who picks against his team and gets fucked. I'm not shitting on you, but I've
Oh.
done it before a lot.
Oh.
I've gone
Oh.
no, I've gone half seasons and only picked the Commanders, and then I decide to pick against us, and we go out and win. We go out and have good games against the Eagles, or we do whatever the fuck. I want to see us win. I think the Bengals are still gettable. They had a great game last week, and they should have won that game.
Mm.
But yeah, this is the NFL. This season's been weird. The offenses have obviously been down. Um, yeah,
So just a question, like, who's stopping Jamar Chase?
I wish I knew players on my team because I don't follow my
Okay.
team because we
Okay.
suck that bad.
Okay.
Um,
I was just wondering.
honestly,
Just curious.
maybe like E. coli.
Okay, but like, just to be extra sure, like, you're going Washington
Yeah.
to beat Cincinnati.
Should I change my theory on Washington? No, I'm not.
Probably. Like,
I'm dying. Fuck them.
okay.
Who cares?
All right. Okay. Washington. All right. So there's our picks. We got all our week 3 predictions locked in.